I'm sorry, I just cannot agree with people who say that the Gaelic is dead, because it's not. It's not, because 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 it's not, this very ancient thing that we've got. It's the most Irish thing about Ireland, the language, and it's all down to the children, and the children to be proud of this thing that says to the world, that person is an Irish person. He's a Gael. And
I'd like to be able to speak a language like that. I'd like to be able to speak a language like that.
The Irish language is dead. Is dead. The Irish language is dead. You mean to tell me that you can't even speak your own language?
A lot of people who I meet playing football abroad would be ignorant of the fact that there is an Irish language. Some of them don't really believe it, you know.
That the next generation of Irish people will become English in their language and in their hearts, so that eventually there will be nothing between the Irish and the English peoples except the Irish Sea.
It's nice to have a bit of Irish, but it shouldn't be really forced on you. If you go abroad and speak English, or anywhere, people say, well, you're English because you speak English. But if you can speak Irish as well, then they'll think of you as Irish.
I hate Irish because it's too hard to learn, and There's a whole heap of Ghaeilge you have to learn and write down and
What's the point in German speaking German? You see, if Irish people it's nice to speak Irish, but you can also speak English as well. So England don't have another language.
I like Irish because I'm good at it.
Ba an Ghaeilge an tanga a bhí a leart sa tír seo fan mílta bliain. Aniu son bhéarla a réim in áit na Ghaeilge. Céim duchar? An Cumlin. An Cumlin.
Ní mar an Ghaeilge.
Well, I think it's okay, but I don't see any point in learning it because nobody uses Irish nowadays.
I think it's good to know Irish because it's their language and other countries have their language, so we should have it.
Why do you think that?
Because that's what makes us distinct from other countries.
This is Ghaeilge Only Húrishk. Our Ghaeilge is a regular primary school, and the one big difference between our school and regular other primary schools is that all of our activities are conducted through Irish. The language of the school, the language of teaching, of learning, of playing in the art, any activities that involve the children and their teachers and their parents are conducted through Irish. Great emphasis is placed not alone on the language but on the whole culture, for example, traditional music and singing and dancing.
Uni Hawker and Katie. How's you brilliant them? Listen, come on.
Not be a current look to get our session.
No be chur look galéir sise.
Well, níl me sé current look to rain in a mar níor chunig me sé éonrod. Ach, níl siad fiú
Go to Laura fresh.
Níor na me sé ar ditse.
Rina, búil tú mé sa cos.
Bhún ar fao sin ní rinig do me sin íanamh.
Sure.
Excuse me. Do you speak Irish like that all the time together?
Well, we speak Irish most of the time except when we're doing the subject English, and we speak Irish when we're out in the park playing and when we're playing sport and
even though we speak Irish most of the time, we still have fun.
No baka mac an bhaci as ní bhaci mac an bhaci leap. Most people probably aren't that good at Irish, but that shouldn't stop them speaking it. The most important thing is to use what Irish you have. Dain the ihil, that means do your best. Dain the ihil.
Dain the Yeho.
Dain the ihil.
Dain do ihil.
Could you say it once more for me? Sorry. Dain.
Dain do ihil.
Dain do Yeho.
Dain the ihil. Here's an example of somebody doing their best.
Ta me. Say it.
Ka me.
Ta.
Ta.
Yeah.
Ta me.
I am.
Ta me.
Ta me. Egdul.
Egdul.
That's going. Ta me.
Ta me egdul.
Okay, and last is egg. Say egg.
Egg.
Isk.
Isk.
Arukt.
Arukt. Ta me egdul. Egg. Isk. Arukt. Egg. Isk. Arukt.
I don't think we appreciate having Irish when we're young as much as when we grow up and we get older, and especially now when you do get older and you're away from home. I wish I had fluent Irish and I could speak it and converse in it with people that have Irish, and that, you know. But we definitely don't appreciate when we were young, and I wish I had to when I was at school, and I would have learned more of it. Maybe someday I will.
For people born here, it's their heritage, and it's the way their ancestors and everyone spoke many years ago, and I think you should keep up the tradition and you should learn it. I think it would be my opinion for many kids who wouldn't want to learn it would be you should, and I think you'd regret not doing it.
I can remember from my school days it was kind of not the trendiest subjects, you know. It was kind of, it had this image that it was sort of old, and I think a lot of people said, oh, it's no good to you anyway when you come out of school. But then, I mean, it's only when you get out of that environment and you look back and you realise how good it would actually have been if I had have been, you know, as I say, an honours student in the Leaving Certificate of Irish. As it happens, I got a D in the Inter in honours Irish. But you know, it was just, I think, a negative kind of attitude that people had, that's saying, oh well, you know, you won't need it when you leave, and hardly anyone speaks it, so it's not important. And then, like every Irish person that leaves this country, I'm here thinking, I'm in England now thinking, if only I had have, you know, not listened to the people who knocked the Irish language and done my own thing, I would be quite content with myself.
It's not up to me, actually, how important your language is. It's how much important it is to you. 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 Important it is to you.
Yeah, that is right, Jack. But what's important to us, Jack, of course, is that you deliver the goods for us. Don't forget that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm responsible for a lot of the Ghaeilge here, you know, at RTE. I'm more or less, you'd say, sort of, head of the department, you know. I've taught all the best Ghaeilge speakers here at RTE, like Baby Basket, you know. Oh, you're one girl, she drives me mad, that would I tell you. Yeah, Gay Byrne, I taught him Cupla Fugal, yeah, you know, and all the people who work at Kersey, you know, that for the language programme, yeah, taught them as well, and a few other people around, all the Newark Raiders, yeah, because I'm actually very much into the Benoirig on Bower Latin Wall, Vive on Schnockta, Ishker and Styra. And I think it's very important, not just that we go around and we spoke the language, but I think it's a mock may shock of one day down, as they say down in the Irish-speaking areas, of course, which I'm a regular visitor to. I mean, like, I visit a lot of the Irish-spoken areas, and I do a lot for the Irish language. I always go to Ickle Island on my holidays, yeah, to promote it, because I think it's so important, yeah, that on other car I won in Milshawn, Day Derrick, yeah, and I think if we get that much across at the moment, I think on television or on Glueston can only improve, and I think that's very important for not just me or you, but you and I as well, and I think that should be put across. Yeah.
Don't hesitate. Come to the Gaeltacht. We'll be glad to see you. Agus Caramuch Kate Mila Falcha Road, Amerby.
It's the best crack that you can imagine even.
My Irish did improve a lot. I
By the time I came home on my first year going, I could hold a conversation in Irish without thinking about it.
Bhíonn rudaí le déanamh gach lá.
They were really, really nice and enjoyed having youngsters who were actually interested in the Irish, and the place as well is just like, it's a really beautiful area. It's fun to speak Irish because you learn to enjoy it as a language, not something that's boring taught in school, and you learn that it's enjoyable through activities and making new friends through the Irish.
Níl na ranganna cosúil le rang sa school. The classes in the morning aren't the same as in school. Like, you don't get homework, you don't have to do that much work, and it's just games and stuff.
Till a crack.
Till a sport. I would till a Ghaeilge.
It's a magical place.
Yeah, but you see, that's all goes on the Gaeltacht as well, but I suppose you have to go down and see the crack for yourself, because I tell you, there's a lot more than that just going on. I'm gonna go down myself this summer. Yeah, I might go down, I don't know, I think there's one chapel lizard or something, stay there for a couple of weeks and cause mayhem. But I tell you what, you should go down and try it out yourself. I tell you, you might even get a fine romance going or something.
But while I'm couple of focal are off in Fáinne, what is the Fáinne? The Fáinne here is an emblem which illustrates to everybody that you have some level of Irish and that you would like to speak it as much as possible. You could wear a Fáinne or, which indicates a degree of fluency, or, as far as I'm concerned, more importantly, the silver Fáinne illustrates that you have a certain level of Irish and that you would like to practice it. So, pe Fáinne a chahann is few I a chahab, mar tugann sé deistit cleachta a dhéanamh a ríiste agus a ríistile. And that's how one gains fluency, by practice.
Ghailge Ghailge. Ghailge Ghailge. Ghailge Ghailge.
Whoa, Neil.
I honestly, I can't remember. I know, it's embarrassing. Well, you go.
Elaine Hinton, Mother Hinton, hey. Everyone knows that.
Say something, Come on, tú. You know what I mean? Excelente.
Excelente.
Sí. So how's he gone? Lovely country, isn't it? Lovely weather.
The day is lovely.
You might be pure, get help to reach.
Good night, Rian Boherla.
It's my kind of entrepreneurs.
Shame or horror, Lord, I go well. I should be tall of a bin less in scale shot.
What?
Remember this from my essays in school. And Will had to go and dulga day on theirs.
It's Misha Funky.
Well, I know they're going to go.
Neil.
Time for.
Senegal. But I'm from Sweden, so I wouldn't know. Can I say hello to my mama? Yeah. Hi, Mom. What is a tattoo, Mom? Which means, are you well, Mom? Ah, brilliant. Learn new things every day.
Yeah, but you saw a couple of hairy-looking geezers there talking a few Ghaeilges, yeah, and Mr. Punkhead himself. Yeah, well, all I've got to say to you is I have to leave you now, but remember, Gaduri got Bower of Wad, August Phoebe, Aaron Schnackta. Thank you.
Oh, youngling coy, where the heart is shut the vas, go back noch nandon, se go come up suas guar. She do verse es gring, agag mi hochine grach, snach el kranos sprich, o wonach doch hingetan. Get the heat.